Hello friends and welcome back. It's Astro here and we are in the Legendary Ladies Prison where a whole bunch of fresh Legendary Ladies have just strolled in the door. We've got Izzy Yosemite. We've got... Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. It makes it very difficult to inspect who's arriving at the prison when the first thing they do is just get their boobs out. I mean, it makes me feel... I feel like such a perv. Cadence, mate, I hope that you are not going to be stuck in that wall. I've seen that happen before. And, you know, what are you? Who Bear? Ah, shit, another babby. We've got another babby, guys. This is bad. This is bad. We've got no place to put this babby. We're going to have to think on our feet here. We're going to have to pretend... Oh, God. Do we need to relocate the family cells? I'm getting the feeling like maybe, yeah, we do. But I kind of don't... Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is getting a bit of a This is... Guys, this is... I think we need to address this situation. I think we need to address this situation sooner rather than later. So here's how we're going to flow this, right? I know that it said that I need to put in a CCTV camera. No. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put in a... Shit, I haven't researched it yet. Dang it. Alright, we need door control. I want to put some remote doors in here. I suppose that I could put in solitary doors as a short-term stopgap. It's probably not a bad idea. I mean, they are the same strength. If you haven't seen my my doors tutorial, please do go and have a look at that. Let's have a look at these guys. Grading, 97% reoffending chance. Holy dooly. What about you, Courtney? 97% reoffense. Holy shit. Okay. 96%? My word. What on earth is going on with these mamas? I was expecting them to all be like... Well, look, mate, I tell you what. I've been doing this the whole friggin' game, haven't I? Where I've looked at these ladies and gone, oh, this should be a friggin' pushover. I shouldn't have any problems with these girls whatsoever. 97%. How about you? 88%. What about you? Grading. 95%. Well, I tell you what. It's a flippin' good thing that I wasn't able to put any bloody... Uh-oh. That's starting to get towards worrying levels. It's a good thing that I wasn't able to get to the point where I could put in... what are they called? Bloody things. With the words. And my brain not working. Parole rooms. I wasn't able to put any parole rooms in because of the fact that I just ran out of cash. No, sorry, I ran out of space. I made them too small. I remember now. And because I made them too small, I was like, oh, well, we'll come back and do that later on. It's a good thing I didn't come back to that because, quite frankly, I would not be able to bloody... parole anyone no matter which way I slice it. Quite frankly, it looks like these ladies are here to stay no matter which way they, no matter which way they go. Now, let's do... That's insecure, I know. This is access only, that's fine. This corridor here is going to be access only when it's been built out. Okay, and everything else is pretty good. So, this corridor here, I need to have an armed frickin' patrol in... So if they make it through the first dude, they're going to get through another one. And so we're going to need one more... we're going to need two more armed... Uh-oh. We have a PR disaster brewing. Far too many prisoners has escaped and it's your fault. Lock this place down. Alright, boss. Alright, you got it. You got it. You got it. I'm getting super serial about all of this. We're going to get ourselves... We're going to spend what precious money we have left and get guard towers researched up. It's not going to research before the end of the day, is it? Let's do a shakedown. That'll mess with them. It is the middle of the night. We only have 10 guards with which to do our down shaking. Is that the term? Is that the plural? Our shakedowning. So it's gonna be an interesting sort of situation here. We'll just let everyone come and go. Could someone please remove this stack of laundry? It is totally in the way right now. But there we go. Now we've got two armed guards. I think these guys have probably been, you know, their predecessors have been shot in the face, I would assume, as people have been escaping from the prison. And that would explain why suddenly we had this rash of escapes. But it's okay. It's all right. Now that we've got 2 solitaries on here, we've got some fresh ladies coming in, but they will be looked after lickety-split. We've got some deaths. I mean, deaths I'm not worried about. The deaths oh, Stone Lake with a baby. Oh, my giddy aunt. All right, Stone Lake, you're going to have to go into the holding cell for a bit, mate. I don't actually have anywhere to put you at this stage without retooling. I knew I should have set this section up here. I wonder, how hard would it be? I'll tell you what, stop that. How hard do you reckon it'd be? We're at 64. We can lose 14 cells and still be all right. All right. All right. All right, hang on. How about... I could cut this section here out, but then I need to move the solitaire solitaire? Solitary. Yeah, I need to move this single-person card game somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to have to move that solitary somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to have a think about it. We'll let her chill out in the holding cell for a bit. And Deep is still sitting here as well. And her needs are... What's her name? Noise Deep. Grey Lady. Too much tacker. What? 5 years for carjacking. Oh, well, that's not very exciting. I mean, it's understandable, though. 5 years for carjacking, that's a pretty fair cop, mate. I mean, I'd be fairly understanding if I were you. I mean, it's not the sort of thing that you should be getting away with, quite frankly, in pleasant company. But at any rate, so let's see what we can do about finding a new spot. Gosh, I'm not sure. I'm really not. Well, I tell you what, maybe if I just prune out a couple of... Hello, she's got a knife. Oh, she's going for a rumble. Let's lock her. Let's just put her in lockdown for 6 hours. We'll see if we can. No. Maybe we can search her. Search prisoner. Okay, there we go. No. No, she's still making a run for it. No one seems to be willing to stop her. Hello. There we go. Nice work, mate. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. She's getting a bit of a heal, and she needs to be searched. But she has basically... I'll tell you what, you seem to be a little bit escape prone. So what we might do is we might just move you up a notch and make a little bit more space down here. And then for this section here, what do you reckon? If we get in... Because one of these family cells needs to be 5 by 5, right? So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So it's going to be like this. But then if we come down one more notch... Oh, this is so chintz... No, that's not going to work. I could put like... So if I put that there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And then you could have a single door. Do they need to be 5 by 5? No, 4 by 4. Let's double check. Family cell. 4 by 4. Okay, planning. Walls. Go away. 4 by 4. So it needs to be 5... No, it needs to be 6 by 6. To contain the 4 by 4. So, yeah, that don't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, it ain't going to work for us. That is not going to do the trick. We need to retool a few things in this here joint. And I think it's going to need... Is it going to... I think it's going to need to be a new wing. Isn't it? It's going to need to be up here. Do you know what? This is probably not a bad idea. It's probably going to be good doing this. So if we go 6 by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4, right? And we go a bunch of them, 6 by 6, out like this. And we can have them backing upwards onto a fresh... Or does it fit perfectly? Oh, my goodness me. That is a delight. And then they can have a 2-wide corridor, right? And then a door there. And then they can have this whole section here that comes down like this. And then they can have their own little tiny babby yard for the tiny babbies. We've had another death. That's fine. Deaths, at this stage, I'm fine with. And then we can have this whole thingy stretching across like this and then up to here. And should we have some more? More? No, we shouldn't. But we should have not a wall there, but we should have... We should have a big old nursery. That's probably way too large. But what I'm thinking is it also gives us the ability to do this in future should we require additional baby having cells. I mean, at some point, I'd love to expand, like, south. I mean, that'd be ideal. If I had enough money, I mean, it's going to be like 10 grand or something to open that south up. And then I could just have another row across here, right? But as we do not have land expansion, well, we can probably, let's research it up and see how tough it's going to be. We'll see how tough it's going to be. In the meantime, these poor ladies are just standing around out in the cold, which is not great. It's pretty bad, honestly. Cornish has made a run for it, but she's been put down rather effectively. We've lost another armed guard. These boys... Do you know what? I really need to... Hello. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Has that been... It has. Alright. I mean, it's not going to happen in time, but I really do want a guard tower. Why can I not put it there? Is it because of the tree? Alright, let's just put it, like, right straight across the road, and then let's max that up. It is going to take a little while to come in, but let's see if these girls manage to make it out through this door. They did not. Okay, so we're still at 0 of 3. They did have a screwdriver, and these boys were evidently not required. But you know what? I'm kind of feeling like they might need to just hang about until the end of the day. We got 3 hours remaining until this is taken care of. We're losing guards left, right, and center. We may as well just leave these boys here, just in case. Because if someone strolls out through that door, I can hear something kicking off in there. If someone strolls out through that door, I kind of don't want them. Oh, okay, so we can't afford a snipper. But I can hear things sort of rattling around in there. People causing some shenanigans and some outrage. Are these not... Yeah, these solitary cells are online. Is the deployment set correctly? It is. Okay. So why is there a red person down in here? Could you go up into the super luxury... I can't believe I'm about to do this. Go and get into the super luxury cell, mate. Go and get yourself looked after where you can have a sleep. Like Fairbairn up here. She could have a sleep. Look at her needs. Exercise, family, warmth, freedom. Oh my god. We're going to have to... I feel like I'm going to have to make these... Hello. Hello, we've got a rumble. She's made it to the front door. Who is it? Oh, shit. And a taser for good measure. Oh, she got the shit kicked out of her by a bunch of armed guards. But wasn't able to make it out. Grading? 97%. Yeah, mate. Absolutely. There's no chance of paroling any of these ladies in this place. This is actually, now that I look closer at it, going to be a little bit tricksy. A little bit tricksy. We're going to have to be very, very cunning on this one. I mean, people are dying all over the place. Does that say 14 today? Please tell me that doesn't say 14. Okay, I think it said 4. 4 is okay. 4 is not too bad. But if it were 14, I'd be a wee bit worried. Righto. Okay, so that's taken care of. We're back to our... yeah, it was 4. That's okay. 4's fine. 4's not too bad. Right. So we're back down to our original 7 regular guards and 1 armed guard. We are going to need to try and pump that up a little bit later on, but with $18 a day daily cash flow, it's not looking likely anytime soon. So the next question is, how can we get... Oh, how can we get that not happening? Bloody hell. The next question is, how can we get more people in this prison? And more importantly, how can we get more family cells? So we want to do this, but we can't afford it. If we build a CCTV monitor and then CCTV cameras, we might be able to do this. Let's wait until we get our prisoner intake in the morning, and we'll see if that gives us just a Freaking hell. Bloody... Oh, blood and chunder. Alright, let's see what we can do. Right, how much is this? 1,000 yum-yams. And then we're going to need some CCTVs, which $200 dues. We only need, like... Well, we need one monitor. I don't know how many cameras we need. Alright, what can we do to get a little bit of extra dosh? Reform through, that's going to be bad. That might work. We might be able to do that. I doubt these girls will really want to work, but we can give it a crack. And inmate nutrition research, we can definitely get that done. Okay, great. That's given us 18,000. Let's go ahead and we'll get in a CCTV monitor right there. We're going to need some electricity down to it, just like that. Hopefully that won't trip out the breakers on this bad boy, but it looks like it's got a good amount of juice left in it. So that's fine. We'll just spec up all of these things. And then we need some cameras. Now, I have no idea how many we need. So let's just go ahead and go 1. And then wait. I probably don't need it there, do I? I probably need one in the yard? Question mark? Here you go, mate. Come on inside. It's probably a bit cold out there. I mean, I can at least put 1. Oh, good. I need many more than that. Okay, right. So let's get a few more. I'll do it from the objects menu so I can actually see where I'm placing the bloody things. And then we'll have, I guess, 1 in here and 1 in here. And then 1 in the yard and 1 in this yard. Just to see if anyone's doing a naughty. And then this lot don't get monitored at all. All right, they're not getting monitored quite much at all. And that should take care of... Oh, dear. Okay, that should take care of most of it. This still hasn't been deployed. Let's get... We'll replenish our guards here. We need 1 more armed guard. And then how many more... Oh, my goodness. Oh. Well, we might as well get our sniper while we're at it, hey? Put him out the front here. He can help to keep things contained. Have we lost some dogs? We have. Bloody women murdering me dogs. And then... I think we'll probably just... Oh God, this is so expensive. Oh, God. It's still not done. We still need 2 more. Oh, we got 20 grand for it, though, which is pretty good. But now we're dumping 21.53 a day. I'll tell you what. While we've got so many freaking women... women? And there's women here, but that's not exactly what I'm talking about. While we've got so many guards, I know it's the middle of the day, but I want to get a shakedown underway. So that we can see what is in this... Why did I just open that door for her? Where's she off to? She's off to a holding cell. She's off for a shower in the holding cell with her babby. I mean, I suppose that's what you do with a babby. You can wash him in the shower while you're in there. You can also, as far as I know, give him a bath in the sink. But, you know, I'm not a babby having kind of guy. So this is all news to me. It's all very strange. Whatever you ladies do with your babbies, it's, you know, feel free to let me know. But it's not something that I know terribly much about. All right, let's get this bad boy connected up to dink, dink, donk, bonk, and was that it? Was that all? We had those ones in the yard as well, but they're not installed yet. So we may as well at least get those ones hooked up, and you know, at least we can see what these guys are up to now. So that's kind of nice. Oh, God. I feel so bad about these prego... Oh, Luther, what have you done? Suppressed and surrendered. Was anyone going to take it back to her cell? That'd be nice. Anyway, but this one, Stone Lake. Problem. Super problem. We need to get her out of there and put her into an area which is going to be suitable for her stature and whatnot. Oh, God. Well, we've got $23,000 to do. Should we try and squeeze her in somewhere? How about if I replace the laundry and the cleaning? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right. So how's this place going to work? So this here, right? This is going to be the kitchen. And we'll have that go to, like, there, right? Go to, like, there. That's a really fucking big kitchen, isn't it? Oh, pardon me. I don't usually say that word. It's a very large, jolly large kitchen. But I want it to service the whole prison. I want it to service the whole prison. Then we'll have a 2-wide corridor, like this. And that can come up like this. And then that means we can have, at the front here, a tall, skinny laundry. And then, I'll tell you what. We'll have a squiggly wiggly cleaning cupboard, right? And we'll take that little notch out there. This can be a squiggly wiggly cleaning cupboard for everyone, right? And then up here, this can be a lovely big common room and a big canteen. That's probably still too large. Maybe we could squeeze something else in there. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's how we're going to play this. How's this gonna play out, guys? What do you reckon? How are we gonna finagle this? I reckon what we can do is let's get objects-wise these dismantled up. I'm just like watching the cache like a hawk here. Let's get some doors, and these can just be standard doors. I reckon that should be okay. I don't want them to be anything fancy. This room here can be a cleaning cupboard, alright, like this, and we'll just drop that in like that, alright, that can be very simply taken care of. This next one here can be a kitchen, right, and we'll just concentrate on migrating the kitchen right now. I can hear people, is it bloody Fairbairn again? Gordon Bennett Fairbairn, you are starting to rattle my jimmies. Look at her security, look at her punishment rating. Do you know what? I've just had a cunning idea. Shit. How did she escape? How is her head so big? What's wrong with your face? Anyway, sorry. How did she escape? There's a sniper on deck here. There are armed guards all through here. What's wrong with it? Oh, they're children. Oh, I feel bad now. I just mocked a child for having a large head. They do have large heads, though, compared to their body size. Oh, I'm so sorry, children out there. If you're watching and you're a child, I'm sorry. Oh, God, that shakedown's still underway. Well, considering it's utterly a failure, we could probably turn that off. Right, so that's all been cleaned out. Let's get the kitchen stuff shoved into here, shall we? Objects-wise, we're going to get... We'll do this in the middle. Cooker, fridge, cooker, and then put the sinks down there. Yeah, that does the trick. Then we'll have a bin like that. We could probably have another sink on the other side if we feel like it, but at the moment I don't. Quite frankly, I don't feel like another sink. I'll be happy with just the one that I have. Good day, sir. Right. And then let's get some hot water hooked in for these. Do we have... What's the nearest hot water? Here we go. Look at that. Hot water for the sink. Cleaning cupboard. Good. And that way we can... Shit, I forgot the laundry. Where are we gonna... Hello, mate. How you doing? You're a bit stuck, are you? Okay. No, I didn't forget the laundry. That's what this is. Objects. Door. Blam. Door. Blam. There you go, son. Fix your door. Go and do that door, and you can get out. How's that? No? Alright, stay there then, see if I care. Right, let's get this laundry stripped. We go objects, dismantle, all this stuff. Right? And then we can keep these family cells, like, chonking out this way. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great for about 5 minutes, and then we'll get another one in. Guaranteed. I guarantee... I'll build this out so it's 6x6, and then this one's 6x6, and then there's a useless little, you know, maybe the last one, she can be like the mob leader. She can have the mega luxury cell. But I'm going to build this out. I know, I can see it already. I'm going to build it out, and then all of a sudden it's going to go, congratulations, you've taken care of, oh no, wait, now there's another one. And there'll be another one sitting over here in reception. I mean, there's 2 at the moment. Stone Lake and Deep. And Stone Lake and Deep are, oh, Papa. How do I fix Papa? Oh, do I put another bed in for you? Objects. Dog crate. Here we go, Papa. We'll have another bed for you. Maybe if you're in the bed, you get healed. Is that how it works? Can we sort these puppers out, please? Come on. Critical. Dogs are the most important. They are, as the song says, the best people. Anyone? Who's tending to this for me? Okay, good. We'll get this papa into his cage. He can have a little sleep and hopefully feel a lot better about his little canine injuries. Oh, sweetheart. I don't know why. What is it about dogs that just make me so happy? Just even a little pixely art fellow here just makes a little smile crop out on my face. It's so good. Right. How we doing? 13 grand? Great. Rooms, laundry. Bam. Schmack. Right. Got that. Let's get... these things haven't been demolished yet. Let's get in, guys. We need... What's your name? Back brace. Oh, Blackburn brace. Alright. Known for an activism and drug dealing predominantly. Can known be start riot during the... Oh my god. Riots due to political beliefs. That's exactly what I freaking need. And we may as well declassify these rooms here. Right? And get all the stuff moved out of them. So once these two objects have been taken care of, and we might as well get this one out of the way as well. We'll replace that later on. Once these objects have been removed, we can replace them up into our shiny new laundry up here, which is going to need some power. Right? We got a little bit of power just poking into each of these rooms. Just like that. Stretched across here, connected through to here. That should take care of that. Why isn't that connected there? Come on, boys. Come on. Don't let me down here. I need this stuff online. I need to put these ladies to work so that they won't, you know, misbehave and set my frickin' prison on fire. Which is, at this stage, fairly bloody likely, I have to say. I'm just kind of waiting for it. I'm just kind of waiting for them to go, enjoy this place being an absolute towering inferno. So long. Goodbye. I know it's going to happen. Alright, we'll get a few phone booths and workbenches set up so these girls can do a bit of exercise out in the yard. Anyway. Alright, so, laundry, online, logistics, jobs, done. Max jobs in the cleaning cupboard is now 7. Max jobs in the kitchen is now 6. Max jobs in this kitchen is now 3. They can be removed, and this room can be pruned, and these doors can be removed. And then what we can do is recafooble this section here so these girls get a tiny little common room. I think that's probably going to be nice. And then we can recafooble that bit there. There's a door there to get stuff into them. I can potentially remove that? I'm not sure. I am not sure. But what we can also do is, bearing in mind we're approaching the end of the episode here, but this is the last thing, I promise. Last thing is, demolish this wall here, get rid of this planning, that's really not required. And then let's speed things up to get those walls and stuff taken care of. And then we can get a cheeky quick build in. We'll copy this and paste that bad boy, like, I tell you what, let's paste it without the left-hand wall. Right? Like this. And then this one can be pasted like this. And then, I don't know, there's like this weird nubbin on the end that's not going to be useful for anything. I probably could have made both of them a little bit larger, but I didn't. Alright, hang on. Let's just cancel all of this, boys. Let's just demolish all of this. And these objects you can dismantle. Good. Dismantle, mantle, doobly do. Get rid of all of that sort of stuff. Cool. And these doors, they can go as well. And then let's get back in. And what we'll do is, I mean, they're still building things, which is fine. So what we'll do is we'll put one that goes this way, right? And then one that goes this way. And we'll just marry them up in the middle. We'll just have a little gap in the middle where they can meet up. And maybe have an extra... We'll do some... Well, these can be our, like, our test areas. It'll be like the test prison. Only with babies, which is probably not... I mean, I shouldn't tell anyone that I'm doing this, because it is probably illegal to be doing any kind of testing with babies. But I kind of feel like I want to try putting in... I tell you what, let's see if we can satisfy... this is something I've been experimenting with elsewhere. Let's see if we can satisfy some additional freedom by bunging in one of these suckers. Ah, yes, yes. And this one has 2 doors. We don't need 2 doors. We can dismantle that one. Thank you. And we'll pop in a little splash of brick wall there. I tell you what though, if I am going to be putting arcade cabinets about, there's a mod that I need to get called Cabinet Silencer, which basically means that the arcade cabinet doesn't... What do you mean, not enclosed by walls and doors? Pretty sure it is. Right. Yeah, it just means that when you're zoomed in, it doesn't make that waka waka noise that the arcade cabinet normally does. It just makes it a little bit quieter. So I might need to consider getting that one. In the meantime, let's plop that in there. We'll see what we can do about getting this this final family cell online. Can we do it? Please. Come on. Well, let's go. Make me proud. Oh, I see. It's because I haven't made the room large enough. Let's just pad that out, shall we? There we go. That should take care of it. There we go. We now have all the family cells we could possibly need. We've basically got capacity for 8 in this room, although there's not quite enough cribs for all the babbies to sit in. We might have to think about expanding that a little bit. And removing this. This needs to go. Desperately needs to go. But we can worry about that next time. Friends, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, sub if you loved it, and throw it out on social media for other people to enjoy as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.